Gary Lineker in Spanish? Oh, yeah. Not as hard as you might think it is. Let me just, all right, touch the toes. All right, ready, here we go. This is how you say Gary Lineker in Spanish. Warm up the vocal cords. Okay. Gary Lineker. That easy, isn't it? Your name is the same in any language. French, Italian, even Mandarin. Genius, right? I know. Take that with you. But now, let's learn to count to 10 with Gary Lineker. Uno, already started you off. You're welcome.
Hello, I'm Gary Lineker. You may know me as a television presenter.
Good evening. We've had a bit of everything today.
Or you might know me as an international footballer.
Alvin Tyler couldn't do it. Lineker probably could. It's Gary Lineker.
But today, I'm your celebrity supply teacher.
This is Celebrity Supply Teacher. We've assembled a staff room of superstars to share their knowledge with you. Today, football legend and Match of the Day host Gary Lineker is hanging up his boots for a bit to teach you a little Espanol, which is Spanish for, well, Spanish.
Welcome to today's classroom. Now, I know it doesn't look like your ordinary classroom because it's not. It's actually my home. And this is my gym where I work out a little bit and keep a few of my mementos. A few pictures about when I played. Over there, there's 4 golden boots. 3 for winning the old First Division, which is the Premier League, as you now know it. And the one at the top was for top scorer at the 1986 World Cup in Mexico. So I won the golden boot, but it was long before you were all born.
Lineker far side, coming in on it. No! Yes! Magnificent goal!
And after winning the Golden Boot in 1986, I moved to one of the biggest clubs in Spain, actually one of the biggest clubs in the world, Barcelona. And of course, I had to learn Spanish. When I first went to Spain and joined Barcelona, I didn't speak a word of Spanish, and it was difficult to communicate with my teammates. So I thought I needed to do something about it, learn the language. So I actually, well, like you, I went to school. I went to school for 3 times a week for something like 2 years because I wanted to get really fluent at it. So I did a lot of practice, and you know what? It works. If you practice hard enough and keep repeating all the phrases and learning, you'll soon speak decent Spanish. So today I'm going to show you how to get started to speak this brilliant language, beginning with one of the first things I learned, how to count from 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sounds a bit tricky? Don't you worry, over the next few minutes I'm going to make counting to 10 in Spanish as easy as, well, 1, 2, 3. You up for it? Let's go.
Right, Gary, I'm ready to count.
Okay, here are the numbers 1 to 6 in Spanish. Starting with 1, uno. Then we add 2, 1, 2. Then we add 3, 1, 2, 3. Then 4, or 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 5, which is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we add 6, which is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that sort of rhymes. So let's practice that a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right, I think I've got 1 to 6 down. What's next?
Right, let's try and take that up to 10. Starting, of course, with 7. 7. Then we add 8. 7, 8. Then 9, which is 9. So it's 7, 8, 9. And then 10. 10 is 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. Say again. 7, 8, 9, 10. One more time. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's now put them all together and go from 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you have it. But let's take it up a notch. I'm going to take you outside.
While Gary heads to the garden, we've just got enough time to bring you our celebrity supply teacher top 3 things that rhyme with Lineker. At number 3, we love it on our chips, it's vinegar. In at number 2, it's a spinnaker. It's a type of sail on a boat, if you were wondering. And at number 1, well, I couldn't think of anything else. Sorry. On with the class.
Right, we now know the numbers 1 to 10 in Spanish, so I'm going to try and do 10 keepy-uppies, counting in Spanish, of course, from 1 to 10. Please join in with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How about that? And now for something really tricky. Going to do 10 keepy-uppies, counting in Spanish, but this time from 10 to 1, so backwards. Wish me luck. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. It's a bit tricky, that one, but have a go yourself. Try it. You can do it.
That was easy. Let me have a go. Sorry. Okay, maybe I'll try again later. Outside.
Time to take a short break now because you've been sending your questions to me. Let's have a look.
Hi Gary, I'm Isadora from Preston and I was wondering, what are the Spanish words for days of the week?
Hi Isadora. Okay, well let's start with Monday, and that's lunes. Tuesday is martes. Wednesday is miércoles. Thursday is jueves. Friday is viernes. Saturday is sábado. And Sunday is domingo. Got it?
Hi Gary, it's Michael. How do you say goal in Spanish?
Well, that's actually quite easy, Michael. In fact, it's fácil, which means easy. But goal in Spanish is goal. Not goal, but gol. And if you've heard commentaries, sometimes they get quite excited and they go, goal, like that. And sometimes they go on forever.
Hi Gary, my name is Hope, and I know in Spanish that my name is Esperanza. Do you know a sentence that has Esperanza in? Bye!
Oh, Esperanto. You tested me there, but yes, I think so. We could say something like, in these times, it's very important to have hope. So we could say something like, hay que tener esperanza en estos tiempos difíciles. You have to have hope in these difficult times. Hope that keeps you happy. Well, the next question is from Caitlin, and she says, I love Spanish at school, but I keep forgetting it. How can I make it stick in my head? Well, Caitlin, I think the important thing is just to keep repeating things. And if you can repeat them at home as well and just keep practicing, you'll get better and better and it will stick in your head. Thanks so much for those, but right now though, it's time to get back to class. As well as numbers, when I first went to Spain, I learnt a few phrases that will help me through the day. So to finish, I'm going to teach you a few lines and a few words that will help you if ever you go to Spain. Hello. Hola. How are you? ¿Qué tal? Good. Bien. Very good. Muy bien. What's your name? ¿Cómo te llamas? Nice to meet you. Mucho gusto. Thank you. Gracias. I'm sorry. Lo siento.
goodbye, adios.
I don't want to say adios to Gary, but it's nearly full time.
Well, that's today's class, but before we go, let's give it one more go. Let's try and count to 10 in Spanish, and let's do it together. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How did you get on? Well, I hope you enjoyed learning to count to 10, and if it's inspired you to learn more Spanish, then keep practicing, keep learning, and keep counting. I'm Gary Lineker, and I've been your celebrity supply teacher. Adios.
You know what? Gary Lineker has definitely inspired me to do a little recap of what we've learned today. So you ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, first off, in Bite Size Daily, we learned how many meters are in a kilometer. Then in Celebrity Supply Teacher, we learned how to count to 10 in Spanish with Gary Lineker. And now we've got horrible histories, and we're going to be learning about Mary I, Philip II, disgusting pirate foods, and odd Victorian medical remedies. Sounds pretty good. But now I think it's time that we take a little time for ourselves in my favourite time of the day of school, break time. Now, we've only got 45 seconds. We've got to make the most of it. So first off, I want you to do 10 jelly wobbles. Go. I don't know how you count 10 because they all seem to flow into one, but just go with it. Go with the flow. Done. All right, cool. 2, we need to stretch like a pirate. Come on. Nice. 3, whip up some egg whites. Good. 4, swat a fly.